Hi everybody, it's Mary here. We're going to do a little bit of work with a band. So if you have a stretchy band, grab that. If you don't have a stretchy band, that's okay. If you have a small ball or a cushion, a pillow that you can press on, that would be really good to get as well. If you have some small hand weights, they don't have to be heavy. They can be 2, 3 pounds. They can be cans of soup. They can be bottles of water. They can also be 5 pounds, 8 pounds, 10 pounds. It's just whatever you want to use with this. We're going to use resistance of the band along with the weights so that we can get everything going together really well. So go ahead and grab your equipment and we'll get started. Okay, so to start with, we're going to work with the arms first. So get your band, put it around your wrist here. Now if you just have a towel or even a yoga strap, something that's not stretchy like a band, that's okay. Something that you can pull against is ideally what we're going for on this. So we're going to stand, feet about shoulder width apart, arms are going to be down, palms are going to be facing inwards. We're going to pull some resistance onto that band, bring the thumbs to the shoulders and back down. We're going to exhale when we lift and inhale lower. So you're pushing your arms against the outside of the band. That's really where some of the extra work is going to come in. You're working the small muscles in the shoulders. So make sure your shoulders are down, you got your shoulder blades back, and that will get you in the right position for doing this work. You don't have to pull very hard on that band, just enough that you kind of feel that it's stretching just a teeny tiny bit. That works well. Let's do 3 more of these. Nice, slow and controlled. Exhale up, inhale down, and one more time, lift and lower. Pause here, turn your palms up, come halfway up. Now just kind of pulse out on that band. Little pulses out, 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 out. So if you have a heavier weight, see if you can cradle it into your hands. We don't want to grip the weight because that causes the heart, the blood pressure to go up and you squeeze on those hand weights. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Turn the palms down. Now go down 2 pulses out and up halfway, 2 pulses out. Down 2 pulses and up 2 pulses. Now if you want to try some of these exercises standing on one leg to work for your balance, you can do that. So just find whichever leg you want to start with. Come to the ball of the other foot, lift the other heel, and then you can lift that foot away from the floor if you want to. Now if your foot's away from the leg, it's going to be harder to balance. If you squeeze that foot against the lower calf area, it's going to be easier for you to balance. So you can try, see which way works better for you. We're going to do 4 more sets of these with the bands. 3 more sets. Are you feeling it in your shoulders yet? 2. Last set, down and up. And pause, relax down. Okay, roll those shoulders out. Okay, we're going to work the top half of the bicep curl. So we're going to turn the palms up. Get that band a little more centered there. All right, so we're going to start at the halfway point. This is where we end as well as where we start. So we're going to come up, hands to the shoulders and back down. You can find that balance if you wish on that foot. And again, just a nice little tug on that band out to the sides. Get the nice little motion going here. We're going to do 1 more up and down halfway. Pause here, 2 pulses out. Come up to the shoulders, 2 pulses out. Again, if you have not a stretchy band, that's okay. Put a loop in whatever you have. If it's a strap, it can be a necktie. It can be a very long skinny towel or maybe even a scarf. You could use that too. Just something that you can kind of push against a little bit. And as you do that, you're going to feel some work into the shoulders. So again, shoulders relax down. You got your shoulder blades pulled together. We're going to go 3 more sets down and up. Last 2. My balance isn't so good on this side. Here's the last set. And relax down. Roll the shoulders up and back. All right, now we're going to put the loop to the floor for just a moment. Put your weights down. Grab your ball or your pillow or your blanket that you're going to squeeze on. It can even be a yoga block, whatever you have. We're going to change the direction. So we were going out, now we're going to go in. So same thing, we're going to take the balance onto the feet if you want to do that. The ball's going to be out in front. Just keep this soft bend in your elbows. Press onto that ball. We're just going to pulse it and lift the ball up overhead. And when you get to the top, pulse there, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower it down. Keep pulsing as you move the arm slowly back down. And we're going to do that again. Pulse on the ball. Lift it up, slow. Soft bend in the elbows. And pulse here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. So you're trying to squeeze as hard as you can on that ball or pillow, whatever object you have there. One more time, we're going to lift up, pulse on that ball, pulse, pulse, pulse. And pause at the top, pulse it together at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Slow, slow, slow. Quick pulses, slow movement of the arms. And relax, shake it out. Do a little stretch back if you need to. We're going to switch to the other side here. All right, so I'm going to balance on that leg. Here we go. So this time we're going to just hold the pulse. I want you to hold it, not really pulsing. We're just going to hold the squeeze. Slow lift. Keep squeezing, squeeze. It's a steady squeeze. Keep that balance on the leg. Hold it at the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. So again, we're not pulsing on the ball. We're just keeping steady pressure on that ball. Pause here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up slow. Keep breathing. Make sure you get a nice strong exhale on this. Pause at the top, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down slow. Rounded elbows. Pause here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time, lift up. Keep the belly engaged. Helps with your balance. Pause at the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Slow and controlled. Pause here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Nice work. Roll those shoulders a little bit there. Okay, now we're going to take that band again. And we're going to take our hands, hold on to the weights again. So this time we're going to have the hand weights, palms forward, arms are down. You're going to keep your feet squeezed together, kind of in a little bit of a figure V shape for those legs. We're going to bring the arms up halfway, 2 pulses, and the heels up and down, 2 pulses. Arms down, 2 pulses out, and 2 heels lift and lower. Halfway up, pulse out, 2. And 2 heels lift and lower, almost forgot. Hands down, out to the sides, and heels up and down, up and down. So again, we want to keep that tailbone pointing down to the floor. When your legs are touching, we want to squeeze those inner thighs together. When you lift up onto the ball of the foot, you want to press all 10 toes down. Squeeze the buttocks. Wrap the buttocks around your tailbone as you do this. And we're just working again those little muscles in the shoulder. Help them get strong. It doesn't do us a lot of good to lift a lot of weight when we're doing like a bicep curl or a tricep kickback. If our shoulder muscles, those tiny shoulder muscles, if those are not strong enough to support that weight we're lifting, we're going to end up tearing something in the shoulder. We generally have tears in the shoulder muscles anyway as we age. And many times we can't tell, it does not affect us. But at some point it just might be enough of a tear that it does. And sometimes it's because we lift the weight that's too heavy for the shoulder muscle to handle. So that would be why. One more time, halfway point. And then come down. You should be feeling this into the calf muscles. One more time, lift the heels up and down. And relax and shake that out. We're going to take the weights to the floor. We're going to hold on to one side. Now you can hold on to, if you've got a strap like this, you can hold on to it with one hand. This hand's going to stay stationary. This one doesn't move, but this one will. We're going to turn the palm up, rotate it out to the side and in. So depending how tight this is for you, you might need to move this hand more to the belly so you can rotate your arm out. So a side version of this, we're taking the arm out to the side. That's all we're doing with this. So it's that rotation out and in. Sometimes it's a challenge, yeah, I know. But don't take it so far out to the side that you feel something not right in the shoulder. You might need to take your arm a little bit more and have this hand out to the side and just have this motion right between the belly and the side body instead of from the side out to out to the true side of the body. All we want is to have the rotation out. You want the shoulder to rotate out with that arm as you do the motion here. We're going to go another 8, 7, 6, 5. This opposite arm and shoulders getting some work. Just holding it steady there. And our last one, shake out. We're going to reverse the other way. You can switch the band around if you want to, or just keep it the same way. All right, now remember this side might feel different. So palm is up. This hand's just going to hold on to that strap and then out and in. Again, palm up is a better position for those shoulder muscles. If you need to take the hand over a little bit more, go ahead and do that. But you do want your arm next to your ribs. We don't want it lifting out. We want to keep it steady because, again, the motion of the shoulder, the arm is rotating out, which works the shoulder muscle out that way. And that's where we're going with this. Out to the side. Keep the knees soft. I don't work a lot with the legs when I'm doing this, but you can certainly do single squats. You can go into the toes. We got 6 more of these to go. 5. Shoulders probably getting tired. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, shake it out. Nice work. All right, now we're going to work the back side, the tricep muscle. So with the tricep muscle, we're going to take the band behind us, and we're going to take the palms up to start with. We're going to take the arms up to a comfortable position. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed down, and you've got your low rib not poking out in front, but right underneath your ribs. And as you do that, you're going to feel that low back lengthen and straighten out. Straight arms back and 2 pulses out and down. So I'm going to turn around, lift, 2 pulses out and down. Lift, 2 pulses out and down. So we want, again, keep the shoulders down. It's kind of nice to think collarbones open. And when you do that, you can feel a little bit more stretch in the front body. But again, straight arms back, only to a point that's okay, because if you take it too high, you may not be able to pulse those arms out to the sides. And it is an outward pulse. With those hands, palms are facing back. Try to stretch those pinky fingers to opposite walls. And we're going to go for 6 more. 5, 4, getting the back side of the shoulder. You got 3 parts to your shoulder muscle. 2, here's our last one. And relax, shake that out. You have the front shoulder, the middle shoulder, and the back shoulder. So those 3 muscles there. Let's grab the hand weights again. And this is going to be a little tricky. Hold on to the band right around your wrist. Look at wrist. Put it around your wrist is what I'm trying to say. Hold on to one of the hand weights. Then you're going to have to kind of feed it through the other side there. So if this doesn't work for you, you don't have to use the weights, but I like using the weights just to get a little more resistance. Stagger your feet, and we're going to take the elbows high. We're going to do the tricep kickback. What the tricep kickback is you straighten your arms back and bring the hands back to your sides. That strap's going to keep you from bringing your hand all the way forward. We're not looking for that. I'm looking for about a 90-degree angle to start. Press out your arms to opposite sides of the room and then extend long through the elbow. Nice extension out, and you've got your pinky finger going up to the sky. Now this is where we kind of round the shoulders and maybe our head goes forward. So we want to kind of make a double chin so you get your back of the neck nice and long, shoulders down. We do not want to look down. We want to look up just a little bit. And if you have a mirror that you can look at, get into a side position so you can look at your mirror to see what position you're in. If you feel any pressure in the upper back or shoulders, try to keep the shoulders relaxed down a little bit. Maybe don't take your arms up as high. Make sure that you know where your head and your neck are. You want to keep those in line with the spine. We're going to go 4 more. 3, 2, hold them straight arms on little pulses at the bend of the elbow. You're still pushing against the band or the strap or the towel, whatever you have there. Keep pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. You want to get that little burn in the back of the arm, that tricep. So go ahead and relax, come out of that. We're going to come down to the floor. So as we come on down, we're going to take the strap, place it around the top part of the leg, right above the knee is where you really want that to be. So on your side of the knee, if you want to think of it that way, we're going to come onto this side. And then we're going to keep the feet together. Let me get up here. There we go. Feet together. You're going to open and close the knees. So as you do this, we're working through the hip. You want to keep your hip a little bit more forward than back. And as you do this, if you want to take both feet off the floor and lift them lower, you can do that as well. You want to keep your rib lifted. So, and a side view here. Instead of the rib going down, we have the rib lifted so the spine is neutral, the spine is long. You could come down onto resting down this way if that feels better, or head all the way down to the floor. So now that we got ourselves situated here, we'll still work through these. These are clam shells. We've done these in some of the Pilates classes before, but without the band. How do you like that band now? Let's go 4 more. 3, definitely can feel this. 2, last one, and relax. Straighten out that leg a little bit. Get a little stretch there. You should feel that into the hip area. So we're going to switch sides. We're going to go back and forth so we can kind of give one side a chance to rest. And so on this side, again, you can be propped up on your elbow. You can be all the way down. As long as you keep your spine neutral, keep the lower rib away from the floor, I'm fine with wherever you are. Keep the hip in a more stacked position, and we're going to take that top knee open and close. Again, if you want more work, you can lift the feet up off the floor and keep going. So remember, if you roll back on your hip, you won't feel this the same. So we definitely want to have our hip a little bit forward. You want your hips actually stacked, one on top of the other, or the top hip a little bit more forward of the bottom. That way you know you're getting into that hip muscle. Because anytime you kind of roll back, we've lost what we're targeting. We're targeting the back end here. Everyone says, how can I get rid of this back here? Well, we strengthen the muscle back there. And to do that, you've got to roll forward a little bit. Keep going for your 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Go ahead and take that band off. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. All right, I'm going to change the angle of my camera a little bit here, so bear with me. There. Okay, I had to change the angle of that camera a little bit. Let's take the pillow or cushion or ball, whatever you have that you can squeeze. We're going to place it between the thighs, and we're going to be in a bridge. So you want this on your side of your knees, closer to you. Come on down into laying down onto the floor. Arms are down by your sides, hands flat to the floor. Press through your heels to lift your buttocks up. And now just give a little squeeze onto that ball. Just see how things feel. Put the weight right between the shoulder blades. A little squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then pause. Release your hips down. Now if you need to stretch, you can always bring those knees into your chest. That's fine. All right, here we go. So we've got the ball between the legs, a light squeeze on the ball. Hands are flat on the floor. Press down your shoulder blades. Breathe in. Exhale. Squeeze the buttocks. Push into your feet to lift your hips up. So as you lift up, think about the muscles in the upper back, lifting up towards the sky. Now I want you to lift your heels away from the floor, and now begin pulsing on that ball. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pause here, heels down, pulse on the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Lift your heels up again, pulse on the ball. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and pulse, 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 pulse. 3 and 2 and 1. And lower the heels down, pulse, last 8. Here we go. 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower your hips down. Take a little break. We bring those knees into the chest. Nice work. All right, so now let's take the ball underneath one of the knees here. You're going to squeeze onto that. We're going to lift the hips a little bit and down. So as you lift up and down, I want you to have you keep squeezing that ball in, or if you've got the towel, or if you've got the pillow, squeeze the heel in, working the back side of that leg. Lift and lower, and lift and lower. Last 4, 3, 2. Now hold this one up. Pulse that heel into the buttocks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Hips down. Good job. Whew. Straighten it out. Other leg. Heel towards the buttocks. Push into this other foot to lift up. Kind of get a feel here. And now we're going to just start pulsing that ball in. Pulse it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax down. And now let's do that lift and lower. Lift up and down. I know I got those pulses out of the way first. Here we go. Last 4, 3, 2, and last one. And relax. Remove that ball out of the way. Move your knees side to side. Do what feels good. Go ahead and roll on up. We're going to stand up for this last little bit. We're going to have the strap around the space right above your ankle, so you can put that there now before you get up, or you can do that once you come to standing. Okay. Got my little chair here. So we are going to work through the outer thigh, the quad, the hamstring. So we're going to take one foot out in front, either one, lift and lower, lift and lower. So as you're doing this, tailbone is pointing down. And again, you want to keep your ribs lifted up, shoulders relaxed down. Last 4, 3, 2, pause, take your leg out to the side. Now you want this to go straight out to the side. So if you need to kind of switch your hips a little bit, if you turned your hips out, get your hips back to the center. Very tiny movement up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more set of 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pause. Take that leg to like a 45-degree angle behind you and lean forward a little bit. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, one more set of 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that leg straight back. Now you're leaning forward, your hips are forward. Lift that leg up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more set of 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center and push off to that side with the leg straight. Get a little stretch in there. And relax, come back up. A little shift side to side. Now we're going to go the other direction here. So we're going to start with the leg forward. So find your balance. If you need to hold on to something, go ahead. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, another set. 8, squeeze that quad. Lift that kneecap up to your hip. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Take the leg straight out to the side. Square your hips and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Now we're going to take it to that 45-degree angle behind us. It's going to hit the kind of the angle side of the buttocks. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, again, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Now it's going to go straight back. We're going to work the middle of the buttocks. And let's begin for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Go ahead and shake that off. Ugh. Stretch it out, straight leg, push your hip off that way. We're going to come down to the floor for one more set on each side. So we're going to place this strap. You can place it where it's above your ankles here or above the knees. If you have a very small one, you'll want it between or on your side of your knees. Otherwise, down by the ankles might be better. Coming down onto your side. And we're going to take our legs. We're going to have our bodies in pretty much a straight position here. I'm probably not looking very straight here just because of the camera angle. I'm trying to stay here. But try to keep both legs off the floor. Squeeze your quads to pull your knees to your hips. Now lift that top leg up and down. Lift and lower. So the bottom leg is struggling to keep that leg in place because the top leg is lifting. If I weren't struggling, my bottom leg would go at the top. We're not doing that. We're holding that bottom leg off the floor, but try not to let it go up and down. The top leg is pulsing up and down. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Little circles one way. Oh my gosh, how can we do that? We do our best. Very tiny circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pause, go the other way for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Bend those knees. Oh my gosh. Rub and pat through that hip. It's going to talk to you. That's okay. All right, other side. Straight body here. Bottom leg is lifted. I've got my quads squeezing. My kneecaps coming towards my knees are the hips. And now top leg lift and lower. Lift and lower. Bottom leg doing its best to not move. You can keep your hand wherever is better for your balance. You can keep your hand off the floor. This hand off the floor, that really works the balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pause at the top. Get tension on that strap and circle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pause. Go the other way for 8, 7, 6. Hang in there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Bring that knee up. You can take the strap off, extend that leg forward, and get a little stretch right into that area in that hip. Ooh, when you're ready, come on up. I think we've had enough with the band. What do you think? So some nice stretches you can do, cross-legged. This feels tight for me because of that work we just did. So if that's really, really tight, you can keep one leg straight, take one leg out to the side, lean forward, and just let everything kind of gradually relax. Usually that's what it takes. You got to give your body time from doing all that work to release because it's all tensed up in there and it doesn't want to relax yet. And then when you feel okay on the cross-legged, you can work your hands forward to get a nice stretch into those hips. You can do these windshield wiper moves. Those usually feel pretty good. You can also do feet together butterfly. You can lean forward on that and get a stretch. These all work those hips. You can cross a leg over, do a little twist, push your arm against the leg, and then you can relax, kind of give a moment to let the body reset. And then you can go the other way, push your arm against the leg so it'll help with your twist the other direction. And then come back to the center. And there you go. Any other stretch that feels good? Probably figure 4 stretch. That would feel pretty good too, wouldn't it? Anything like that. You can sit in a chair and cross that ankle over the thigh. That usually feels pretty good to help that hip relax. So you can do that too. Shoulders, arms out to the sides, fingers back, relax down. You can slowly move your head one side and the other to help them relax as well. One arm across, get a stretch. Probably to the outside of the upper arm if it's tight, otherwise to the shoulder, your tricep stretch. All feels really good too. Arm out to the side and across. And then triceps up and back. Nice deep breath in and out as you stretch. A little movement through the head, the neck to help those relax as well. So I hope you enjoyed that little time we had with the band. Oh, those bands get you, don't they? Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.